Hello and welcome in. For this video I'm going to be doing an altar reset, so I will be walking you through my altar deep clean and my August alchemy. So what I plan to call in for August, I'm going to be completing a tiny spell that's like much different from my usual like new moon and full moon spells. But yeah, so first I'm going to walk you through my deep cleaning. So the first thing I start off with is this peppermint and sage cleaner. I bought this at the dollar store. It is so nice, it smells so nice, and peppermint and sage stand for like really protective, I guess it has like protective properties. Yeah, so it's really nice and cleansing. I am currently scrubbing down my water ward that like had stuck to my altar. Like my guides literally were like, "That's mine, do not take it away." When I was like watching these videos, I was cracking up because I'm so focused. Like I've never been like more concentrated in my life. I think it's so funny. But yeah, so I just start by literally just removing everything. Like I didn't show you that bit, but I remove everything because it's a very crowded desk. I need a bigger desk. And yeah, I just do a good spray, a lot of it. Okay, so I bought this table runner. It's like a really cheap table runner. I mean, it's from the dollar store, but it's so freaking cute. Like you wouldn't know unless you like saw it. The designs are really cute. So yeah, I just put it, I was trying to figure out like if I wanted it in the middle or at the end. I usually put it in the middle, but I put it at the end this time. Okay, and then I started putting my plants again back. So this is my aloe plant. Also, this is a side note, I saw this person on TikTok and they were like, "Oh my god, like my plants were dying," and I put my one plant on my altar and look how different it is from my other plants. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that, and I literally did, and now my plants are they are like flourishing. They look amazing. They look like even better than they look in this clip or this video, but oh my god, I'm like, thank you to my guides who are like literally like keeping them so beautiful and intact. But yeah, so I just put down my orchid plant. I've now become the orchid man in Twin Peaks. This is just the beginning. I will probably like own more if I am successful in growing them and raising this one. Okay, so I'm gonna first start off with my water ward. So like I rinsed everything out. I just do it in this little star candle holder. It's just like a glass thing that I really like, and I have like 3 teensy tiny shells just for like sea witch activities, and I put them in there, and I try to put them like right side up, you know what I mean, like not backwards or upside down. Okay, so I start off by cleansing it. So this is my cute little incense girl, and I bought this incense from eBay. It's called Shooting Star. It's my favorite incense. It smells so good. So I just light them up and then I cleanse it. And I like to do like a spiral, like I do it like clockwise, and I try to do it like 3 times too, because I just like to work in 3s. Then I have some sea salt that I put in as well for protection. And this is my homemade black salt that I need to get back into, and that's my bought black salt. Yeah, because I'm running out of my homemade one. But yeah, you can make your own black salt. It's so easy. It's just incense and the sea salt mixed together. Yeah, so again, I'm just doing it clockwise. I think I go like counterclockwise too, just to like banish any like bad energy. That's why I add black salt too, because it banishes. And then I add the sea salt to protect, like to counteract that, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I just add a little bit in a clockwise motion, and then with the black salt to banish, I add it in a counterclockwise motion. Yeah, so then here is a close-up. I really need to make more black salt. I don't have enough. And I like using my own. Yeah, so as you can see, those are the 3 shells that I use. Yeah, and then this is some leftover sand. I wasn't expecting it to pour out like that. It has never poured out like that. And yeah, I just put a little bit of sand, like beach sand. And then this is my mason jar full of seawater, and as you can see, there's beach sand at the bottom. It's really gross and getting corroded at the top. But I just pour that in there. Ooh, and it's spilling everywhere. Yes! Okay, so once I clean that up really well, I forgot that this is literally how I've been getting the seawater easily. I dip like a tinier jar in there and just do it one by one. Again, I'm like pouring it in clockwise. But yeah, I highly recommend making like wards. I mean, I think there's other wards that you can make, and I definitely want to dabble in that, but right now I really love my water ward. And yeah, I just keep it in the corner of my altar, and then when it gets like low, I know that it's time, that like the protection like ward is like running, you know what I mean, like it's wearing off, so I have to recreate it, reset it. Usually I do mix, like, I mean there's no ratio that I like follow, but I'll do like a little bit of seawater and then regular water as well, but this time I just did all seawater. Now after my water ward is complete, I can start adding things to my altar. So this is just like a book for like decoration. I have that little broom on top. This is a deer's jawbone, I believe. And then my little fairy is letting the incense go as I'm doing this. This is a cute little lighter that I found at the antique shop. It's a wolf and a girl like with the moon. This is a little chalice that my sister gave me. And I like to think of this corner as like Hekate's corner. So like everything that's going into the cup is like kind of like her offering. So those were little bones. This is a key that I wear like often around my neck. These are two little keys that I happened to come across like in one of my drawers. This is a bullet. I got that, it was like an extra bullet I bought my sister like this bullet belt and it came with it. And yeah, I've never done this before, but I felt called to do it, so I just stirred it with the stirrer to like kind of activate it, I guess. And then I just start adding my candlesticks to the altar, and I believe that one is one of the ones, the bleeding candles. I can't wait to use them. I keep like holding off on it to do it, like to save them for something special. This is my dragon egg that I bought, and it has a little dragon in it. I'm trying to find like a good spot for it. This is my little shell plate. And this is my little, I think it's a tulip cup, and it's got flowers that my sister had got me. They're like dried now, and then leftover of the orchid petals that fell, and I like to think of them as offerings too. Then this is a little shell that my sister got me. Now I'm like organizing my crystals. This is a band that is used to be my pop-pops. That is my spider ring, my rose quartz necklace. This is my Elena necklace, Elena Gilbert Girls Rise. But yeah, I started putting them all together to charge them and keep them like enchanted. This is a necklace that my sister got me. It's a fairy necklace. Yeah, like doing glamour magic or like enchanting your jewelry is literally such a, I don't know, I feel like it's a holy place putting anything on that altar, so. Okay, and then this is just my money bowl, the star gold one, but I'm not resetting that. I probably should, but I just felt so lazy, and I also like did it recently, so I feel like it was like chill. Now I have selenite. These are just some of my crystals I'm putting down on like my main shell plate. And then I have my main plate where I do like all my little ritual stuff. that's there. Those are my 2 spell oils. Or actually, I think that was my Anastasia's spell oil, and then my gardenia perfume, because I like to keep them on my altar so they're like enchanted as well. Then I had this, so this is like Epsom salt in this little container, and I don't know, I felt like I wanted to like ring a bell over it or something, because I don't have any bells, and it like sounded like that. I just felt called to do it, so I did it, and I think I'm gonna do it more often. Now I'm just like putting a bunch of seashells around in like places where there's any leftover space, but I have like way too many. Now it's all a matter of just like seeing what fits and what works or what looks nice. Like I have like more candlesticks on the ground, but I decided to go with a black candle, a red candle, and then I did a white as well. Very Twin Peaks, actually. The Twin Peaks candles are on my altar right now. And then I think I was just gonna like light candles to make it smell good. And I also forgot to add these candles into my fall smell goods. But this is buttery pumpkin, and the other one is like something, I think it's Plentiful Harvest. They smell so good. They have like full-size candles, but they were a little expensive, and I was like, I don't know if they're even gonna smell, so let me get the little ones and then I'll go back for the other ones. But I got them at Home Goods. So I'm just lighting one of each on the plate. This is a matchbox, like a really big matchbox. So I'm just lighting the candles with that. Oh, I think I had like, when I initially lit it, the incense, it was like leftover. Like I hadn't lit a full stick, so now I'm lighting a full stick. So I can cleanse the whole altar with it. And how I do that is I just go again in like circular motions all over the altar. Sometimes I say things in my head. I think I probably did. But yeah, just clockwise. And then this is the finished product. This is the bird's eye view. I just spray a little bit of rose water over it as well, and then I do this is again like in the clockwise motions. And that is my complete altar reset. So next up is the August alchemy. So I came across a TikTok where this girl was saying like how she alchemizes I guess alchemizes through journaling. And I feel like I had already been doing that through my journal, but I was trying to do it more structured than like the way she did it. So I first started by writing in my journal August, and then I was on the one side of the journal I was gonna write what I want to call in. So I didn't film that because that's like, obviously I want to protect that, but yeah, I just filled it anything that I wanted to call in. And then I actually ended up following this other girl's TikTok that I saw. She was saying like, oh, I made a list of things that I want August to be filled of. So these are the books that I'm going to read. This is the media that I'm going to dive into. Okay, so then I went to my book of shadows, which I'm gonna do like an in-depth version of this. As you can see, some of my pages are flipping through and it's actually scaring me. So I just usually start off by writing like the date, or writing like what this is going to be talking about. So I usually do these rituals on new moons or full moons, so this is something that like I was just going to do a tiny little ritual just because I had done a reset and because I've been feeling a lot with these friggin' 4 retrogrades. So I felt like I needed to do something. Usually list what I put in the spell. I like to draw a diagram too. I'm not a good drawer, but I like to draw to show myself, like when I look back, to see what it looked like. I also take pictures, but I like drawing a little bit and like describing each. So I had put down 3 orchid petals, a stick of cinnamon, my little starlight, the 2 lemon slices, and then the bay leaf with the rune on it. So now I'm just gonna list like what I put in that on that plate. So of course I cleansed it with the sage and peppermint spray from earlier that I sprayed my altar with. I usually do that with before I do spells on the plate. Next, I took the 2 lemon slices and I just like what was left of the lemon citrus, I like rubbed it around on the plate for like a cleanse as well. And then I sprayed rose water. I usually do like 3 spritz, or I will do like in an X formation, like for protection. Then I added some of Anastasia's road opener oil. I added some salt, some sea salt, again for cleansing and for protection. Then I sprinkled some catnip. I wrote for protection, but it was like protection and attraction. Again, the little 3 orchid petals. And then alongside the plate, I have the 2 crystals, carnelian and opalite. Yeah, I try to like put literally every single detail, so like if these things end up working, I can recreate these spells. So I wanted to incorporate the fact that I had my shooting star incense on, and I was like cleansing with that as well. And then usually on the left side I will like write out my manifestation or what I'm going to call in. So I didn't film this. I didn't end up doing like wrapping up. Like I was gonna do what I'm calling in and what I'm like getting rid of, but I was thinking I'm gonna save that for the full moon. This is like a tiny little ritual that I'm going to do. But yeah, I just write out like a little bit of a detailed thing. I usually, again, like I only do these rituals for like new moons and full moons, and I am a visual learner, so I like to write it out, but I also like to make separate Pinterest boards for it and put photos of what I'm calling in. And then this is the finished product. And yeah, if I usually use a real candle, I'll just try to burn it all the way down. But I've been getting into these little electrical, like battery powered candles, because I think they're really cute. So that was my altar reset and August alchemy video. I'm definitely going to do another witchy video for the full moon, and then probably like new moon as well. But yeah, comment down below if you want to see that for me. But yeah, until next time.